Almost everyone in this room probably has social media, whether it be Instagram, Snapchat, or Be Real. We've all seen and experienced the good and bad sides that go along with having social media. But have you ever said anything bad to a person online? Do you regret what you said now? Do you think about how it could have affected that person and what you could have done differently? Imagine saying something so cruel to another person online, thinking no one would ever find out, but at some point in time, the truth will be revealed. I'm sure most of you have heard of cancel culture by now. It plays a huge role in today's society and calls people out on their wrongdoings. But you may be asking yourself, what good can it do for society? It helps hold people accountable for their actions. It's combative against sexism, racism, and other wrongful behaviors, and helps employers look and see who they might be considering hiring in the future. Some may say cancel culture is wrong. It can lead to online bullying, threats, and even violence, but that perspective fails to see that there are so many good things that come out of cancel culture. With that being said, according to the University of Central Florida, the internet heightens that power by collectively amplifying the voices of marginalized people who may be a minority and otherwise silenced in their physical communities. It's also allowed others to become aware and support them as allies, meaning people who might think they may not be able to stand up for themselves can be helped by others on social media. It's very helpful, especially for minorities. In the past couple of years, minorities have been silenced. On May 25th of 2020, a man named George Floyd had the police called on him because he was accused by a store clerk of using a $20 counterfeit $20 bill to buy a pack of cigarettes. 17 minutes after the police showed up on the scene, George Floyd was unconscious, pinned beneath 3 police officers, showing no signs of life. That issue revealed police brutality and racism. Bringing the term Black Lives Matter to life. Another important benefit of cancel culture is it calls people out on their wrongdoings. A strong example of this would be a man who was banned from almost every social media platform, Andrew Tate. He first became famous for kickboxing and being a participant on UK's Big Brother back in 2016. But he was kicked off the show when he posted offensive tweets, and a video was found of him using a belt to hit a woman. In 2017, he was kicked off and banned from Twitter when he was criticizing the #MeToo movement, saying rape victims bear some responsibility for being assaulted. And this year in 2022, he was kicked off and banned from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. According to CNET.com, his comments about women seem to be what led him to being banned off of those social media platforms. Employers also benefit from social media and cancel culture because of how it can help point people out on their wrongdoings. Imagine filling out a job application and they do a background check. Do you worry about what they might find? After 2 months, a year, or even 5 years, people forget what they've posted on social media. Once something's on the internet, it's always on the internet. Could that very thing you did deny you of a job because of a past mistake? According to the normantranscript.com, what goes on the internet stays on the internet. Videos, blogs, photos, comments, tweets, website visits, links, YouTube views, Google searches, and Facebook are all designed to last forever. Once on the web, always on the web. Now, I know we went over a lot today, so let's do a quick recap over what we talked about. We talked about how cancel culture helps hold people accountable for their actions, how it's combative against sexism, racism, and other wrongful behaviors, and how it helps employers look and see who they might be considering hiring in the future. You have a voice to speak up. If you see something disrespectful being said, bring matter to the cause. If you see something, say something.